919-890-6200, man. And before the conversation, before we went to a commercial break, we talked about, I made a crazy statement, and I'm going to tell you where I'm going with this statement. Is there any job that you love enough where you're willing to die for it? And so some people may say yes. I don't know, Pam. Is there any job that
I love you guys. I do.
Not necessarily this job, but any job.
And I'm moving forward.
Okay.
And Lord knows I love event planning and all those things, but I'm not willing to die for it because I have a family. Mm-hmm. That's more important.
Yeah.
And I want to be here for them as long as I possibly can.
That's good. H-Town, is there any job out there that
no.
Okay. He said it real quick, no.
No.
Kmac, is there any jobs out there that you're willing to die, that you love so much that you're willing to die for?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I know what he's gonna say.
What job is that?
What job?
I'm just gonna keep it up here. I'll write it down.
You gonna write it down? I mean, that I love so much, I'm willing to die for it. Or that's a part of the job that I got to be willing.
No,
to
that you love so much that you willing to die.
Oh, that I die over it. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well,
I get what you're saying.
I mean, it could be part of the job too. Actually, not the way I'm going with this conversation.
Oh, I see where he's going.
Yeah, I had that job before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had that job before.
Well, I'm not talking about the military. This outside of the military. I'm talking about this outside of the military. Military is, I mean, you sign up. That's part of it.
Right, for your country.
For your country, yeah. I'm talking about as a civilian job. Is that a job you're willing to work for? I mean, die for?
No.
Okay.
What about you, Reese?
I only die for family.
I thought about this. I said maybe if I was a pilot or something that something I was wanting to do, maybe I know the risks associated with that. And if I love it, maybe I'm not. But no, I'm not willing to die for it though. But that's the first thing I thought about because there's a lot of risks associated with that. But anyway, I get it. No is a consensus answer for everybody around here. I get that. Yeah. Where I'm going with this is that A-Town, did he answer your question or did you write it down?
He answered it. Okay, we'll move on.
Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna write it down because you ain't gonna believe me, but
I know. Anyway, let's see if Tua Tagovailoa, who obviously has a history of concussions and don't know how to fall right. That's part of his reason, in my opinion. But it's been documented that this guy's putting himself in risk a lot, and you're curious on why he keeps coming back. And where are the adults in the room? The adults in the room say, "Hey, man, you just need to shut it down." I mean, you're gonna probably made enough money, and even with this contract, your settlement can be enough where you can live pretty much okay the rest of your life. But they asked him about coming back and willing to play for the odds, and here's what Tua Tagovailoa had to say about that.
My entire time playing football, I've been a competitor, and that is or was sort of my edge when I would run from high school. Even in college, I would do the same thing. It's a professional setting. This is the professional level, the best of the best. You just can't be doing that. So definitely gotta stay more available for the team, for the organization, for our guys. Every time we all suit up, we're all taking a risk that we could potentially get hurt, whether it's a concussion, a broken bone, anything. You get up off of the bed the wrong way, you potentially could risk you spraining your ankle. There's just risk in any and everything. I'm willing to play the odds.
Okay, so speaking of playing the odds, Tua, I mean, you love the football to the point where you may die. Talk to me about that.
I'm frustrated, but this is what it is. Do I want to be known for this? No, I don't, but that's the cards I've been dealt with, given the history of it. So I appreciate your concern. I really do. I love this game, and I love it to the death of me. That's it.
That's it. Fortunately, I hope that doesn't come true.
Wow. Let that sink in for a second. Not my words, his words. I love it to the death of me.
That's powerful and scary at the same time. But
919-890-6200.
He went on to say anyone who drives to work takes a risk.
I mean, damn. I mean, come on now.
So he's willing to play the odds.
And I think he has 2 kids now. Maybe one kid, I think.
All right.
But, definitely one. Was a baby.
Yeah, man. You got to think long. You got. Yeah. It's bigger than just you, man.
Yeah, we're not challenging your manhood.
It's bigger than just you. It's just and here's the thing. I probably believe that he's going to do this one more time, and if it happens again, he probably will think differently.
You think so?
I think you probably will. Because, each year you mature, as time passes, you mature a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more. And I hope, first of all, I hope and pray it doesn't happen again. But in the event it does, if there's some time that passes between now and then, he probably will feel a little bit invincible, still feel invincible. Mm-hmm. But I think if it happens pretty quickly after he comes back, I think he'll probably think differently. Now, unfortunately, like you guys just said, that could be the last time he takes his breath, though.
You just never know. And I hate that. And the reason I said, nobody's challenging your manhood, because he's really on the defensive. Because he's heard what everybody has to say. But he's taken even a stance with, he's not going to wear a Guardian cap. They had somebody that had to do that on Sunday.
I saw this guy.
Devon Ashani.
I saw a couple of guys. Yeah. That's a funny helmet, but hey, that's what.
And he said it's a personal choice for the quarterback not to do that, and he's not going to do that. So it's like you just playing Russian roulette. It'd be okay. You come back and say, okay, well, I'm come back, but I'm gonna do what I can to protect myself. I'm gonna wear this Guardian cap. No, he's like, no, it's a personal choice. I will not wear that cap.
I'm all for free will. Right?
Right.
I'm all for free will. I'm all for individuals being in control of their own lives and their own choices and their own bodies. It's just that I'm not sure that he's thinking this all the way through. All the way through.
Like y'all telling me what to do.
All the way through. It really, at some point, it has to be about, it's got to be about something bigger than you.
Right.
And right now it's not.
Which should be when you roll over. You got a wife beside you.
But right now it's not. Right now it's not. Right now it's not. Right now, the biggest thing in his life is him.
To prove that he can do it.
Whatever the reason is, the biggest thing in his life right now is him.
That's true.
That's
100%.
So until you get to the point where that's no longer the case, you're going to continue to say stuff and do and make and take the actions that he's taking.
Yeah, it's some people. We talk about his family. Well, his family is in a great situation because of him. Mm-hmm. And you can say, hey, I put you in a situation so I can determine whether or not I'm going to roll the dice or not, because I rolled the dice to be a football player from the beginning, and it worked out pretty well. And our life is different because of it's his entire family. His mom, dad, everybody's straight.
Right.
And so it's going to be my decision whether or not I want to continue to play, and that's why I decided to play. And if it's to the death for me, it's to the death for me, which is that statement that just caught my attention. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's interesting. I put it with.
Yeah, and I've read that, but to hear him say it, it just hit totally different. It's like, wow.
I mean, Billy,